are your plans for retirement? Do you have a big bucket list you want to go through? Once this is done, what are you going to do then? Do you think you may get bored in retirement? Or have you already retired and you are already bored? Well, then this video is for you. Here are some ideas on how to avoid it and how to overcome boredom. Welcome, I'm Sabrina from retireon.com.au. It may be surprising to you, but there are quite a few people who experience boredom in retirement. Maybe this is even you. Well, then here's the good news. You are not alone. A lot of people who experience boredom, loneliness, and understimulation in retirement are people who had very busy work lives. Once they retire, they lose this structured work life and often a big part of their social network. It is very important to overcome this stage and break the routine in order to find happiness and satisfaction in retirement. The key thing is to find something that challenges you mentally, physically, and creatively. In this video, I want to give you some ideas that can get you started to think about what this could be for you. I know that some of these things you may have heard before, but nevertheless, it's worth mentioning them again because they can really change your life. Now that you have all this time available, why don't you use it to declutter your home? There's actually quite some nice benefits to this. First, it creates a sense of confidence and self-efficiency. It's energizing. It reduces anxiety and it allows you to let your mind wander and maybe even declutter your brain. It reduces family tension and relationship tensions, and you may even find a treasure. So while you're doing this and let your mind wander, think about what you're going to do after you finish decluttering. And also, while you're going through all your things, make 3 piles. One for the things you want to keep, one's for the things that you want to give away or sell, and one is the rubbish pile. So once you've done this, get rid of the rubbish pile and set up a garage sale to sell everything that you don't need anymore, that you don't want to keep. This may even make some money for you. I'm pretty sure you've heard this one before, right? But you're never too old to learn something new. Maybe you always wanted to study art or history, but you didn't do it because of the limited career options. Or maybe you want to learn a new skill or a language. Well, now is the time to do so. Actually, a lot of universities offer reduced fees or even free courses for retirees if they only attend the courses and don't take the exam. Just ask the university next to you. They may offer it, but it's not usually something that they advertise widely. Another option is the University of the Third Age. Have you ever heard about this one? Well, this is an international movement that aims for the education and stimulation of mainly retired members in the community. They offer courses that are very cheap or even free, and they have a lot of courses to choose from. For example, in Sydney, they offer French, Italian, and Spanish courses at different levels, so you can progress with your learning. Or twice a month, they have a poetry club where they discuss poems and books. Or they have art lessons twice a month where they go through the most famous artists of the century. Well, as you can see, it's very broad and you may find something you like if you go and have a look. I've actually put the link below in the description so that you can find it easily. Yes, this one comes again, but it's a very important point. Get active. Did you know that you can combine point 2 and 3 together if you sign up for dance lessons? Dancing is known to have a very positive effect on your brain. It actually engages several brain functions at once. The rational one, the musical one, the kinesthetic one, and the emotional one. And it also has a positive effect on your memory. And one more thing, it gets you socializing. So in my opinion, you can only win if you sign up for dance lessons. Yes, travel. This is certainly something that people plan to do in their retirement. But not everybody has the funds to go on a cruise or fly to a faraway country. But don't worry, this doesn't have to hold you back. Do you remember the garage sale we talked about in the beginning of the video? Yes? Well, good. You can use this money to travel, for example. Another way to make traveling more affordable is by doing house sitting. Have you ever heard about this? Well, the concept is very simple. You travel somewhere and stay at somebody else's house. Sometimes you have to take care of their pets while you stay there. But that's it. You get free accommodation and sometimes you even get paid to do it. So if this is something that you would like to try out, then you should go online and have a look at the websites that facilitate those deals. A very well-known one is trustedhousesitters.com. That's an international website that allows you to travel to quite a few countries. Or there's rover.com for the United States and the United Kingdom. And if you would like to travel to a specific country, then just Google house sitting websites in this country directly. And also have a look below in the description where I've put some useful links for you. Do you remember point 1, the decluttering? While you were doing this and going through your old photos, did you find an old family photo? Was there somebody in there that you didn't recognize? How about you follow this up and try to find out something more about this person in question or about your family history in general? This can turn into a very nice hobby. And even better, you get something interesting to tell to the next generation. Can I ask you for a favor? If you like the suggestions I've given you so far, can you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red button in the corner? I would really appreciate your support. Yes, this is not a new one either, but it's a very valid one. By volunteering, you help yourself and others, killing 2 flies with 1 stone. Op shops and other charity organizations are always looking for volunteers. Or you could volunteer at a zoo or at a farm if you prefer to work with animals. Or another option is to go through one of the many volunteering websites that are around. GoOverseas.com and VolunteerHQ.org allows you to work all over the world. Overall, it's a great opportunity to create a new social network, make friends, and even travel. Again, have a look below in the description to find a lot of useful links. At your age, you must have accumulated a lot of knowledge, be this specific to what you did in your work life or general life experience. I think it would be a great idea to pass this on to the next generation. You could become a tutor or a mentor. But how to do this? To become a professional mentor based on your professional skills, it's best to go through your work-related network or organization. And to become a mentor to young people, you can go through one of the websites that are available. Mentoring.org for the United States and the mentorsupportnetwork.com.au for Australia are very good networks for this. Or are you more interested in teaching? Well, you could call up your local school and see if they need teaching assistants. Or you could list your services at a website such as Wisent.com for the United States or tutorfinder.com.au for Australia. Consider going back to work part-time, but not for the money you get, but for the social interactions and the daily structure. If you find something that you like doing, it won't feel like work at all. Another option is that you start your own little business. You could, for example, offer content writing services or proofreading services through one of the online outsourcing platforms such as Fiverr.com or Upwork.com. I said content writing and proofreading because this is something that everybody can do. But of course, you can offer services that are more related to your work experience, something that would even make a bit more money. But it could be anything, marketing or accounting, whatever, everything's possible. And I have one more idea for you. Did you know that Airbnb doesn't only offer accommodation, but also experiences? They call it host and experience. So for example, you could offer guided tours through your hometown. Or does the area you live in have a special dish? Well, you could host the experience of cooking this dish and eating it. There are so many possibilities. Just let your imagination run free. Well, most of those ideas have one thing in common. Did you see which one? They get you to interact with other people. Socializing and connecting with other people is one of the key points to overcome boredom. If you think that this is true and a good idea, but the suggestions I've made so far haven't really touched you, then I suggest that you look at meetup.com. This is a website designed to find like-minded people, to connect people with the same interests. This can be book clubs or movie clubs, exercise group, hiking communities, or people who just go out together to do bird watching. Everything is possible, and you can find almost everything on meetup.com. And in case the one group that you would like to join isn't there, then start your own group. It is very simple. And the last idea I want to share with you is blogging. This may sound a bit strange, right? But it actually works. When I started Retire-On, I worked, and I'm still working, with 2 retired friends. They both enjoy writing, and I suggested them to start their own blogs and maybe make some money with affiliate marketing. If you don't know what this is, then watch this video where I explain the concept. Anyway, why I'm mentioning this here is because it really works for my friends. They found new purpose in life, and they both said that this opened a whole new world for them. So if you would like to do this, then send me an email at contact@retireon.com.au. I'm happy to host your blog on my website. So these are the 10 ideas I wanted to share with you. I know that it's not simple to find something that brings purpose to your life, but I hope that this video gave you a starting point. Please join the discussion below and share your experience with boredom in retirement and how you hopefully found a way out of it. If you would like to further educate yourself about everything retirement related, then subscribe to my channel and you get notified when I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.